I just want a moment of your attention right quick because I want to tell you how you can quickly make money in real estate even when you don't have a database to sell to. So if I can just have your attention for a few minutes here, by the end of this presentation, you're going to know exactly the things that you can do to quickly make money in real estate and change your current state of not having a database of people to sell to. Now, one thing I want to get straight before I go into all of my tools and techniques that I'm going to share with you is you have to be ethical with this stuff. I don't promote doing anything malicious or bad to people. These are some powerful techniques and this will help your business, but I don't want you to step on people's toes. I don't want you to be a part of that rat race and just try to knock other people over to get ahead. Please be ethical with these things. Don't promote doing things a bad way and going around cutting corners and just doing people wrong, because you're the one that's going to end up on the bottom if you choose to do business that way. Now, something I must be transparent about with you is you will not make the money that I make. I have been doing this a while, and unless you're doing it as long as I will, you're not going to make the same money that I make. Or unless you're not working hard. If you're working hard, there's nothing that's off limits. Now, when I first started doing the things that I'm going to share with you, at first it was literally just to pay my bills. I just needed to pay my bills. I wasn't in such a good place. And so everything that I'm going to show you, I've learned along the way. And I definitely know where I came from. I needed to get out of debt. I had bills stacking up, credit cards, bill collectors calling me, and I'm proud to say that currently right now I have a database of thousands of people that I actively sell and market to that has really turned my real estate business into what it is today. So I want to go ahead and get started with you, but I want to make sure that you're the right person for this. So the people that I'm talking to in this video, either you are a new agent and you're really looking for that direction and you're looking for the one thing that you can do to start to build your business. I want to talk to you in this video. If you're an agent who's been in the business for a little while, it can be 6 months or it can be 5 years, and you just don't feel like your business is where it should be at this current stage, I'm talking to you. If you're looking for new ways of building your real estate business, let's just say you have found some success, but you want to add that next layer on top to get you to the next level, then this presentation is perfect for you. So I want you to keep watching. And if you stay to the end, I'm going to tell you how you and a guest can go ahead and enjoy 3 nights vacation on me to either Orlando or Las Vegas. And so continue watching throughout this presentation. And when we get to the end, I'm going to tell you exactly what you have to do to go ahead and take advantage of that. And it's pretty neat, trust me. So, who am I? For those of you who don't know me, my name is Chasten J. Miles, and I am a real estate agent out of Dallas, Texas, and I've been in the industry for a while. I've seen a lot of things. I've worked with buyers, sellers, investors, builders, you name it, I've probably done it. I have gotten to network and work alongside some big names in real estate. Here you can see some of the guys from Million Dollar Listing and also the Property Brothers there. My real estate business has definitely let me make some great connections along the way. I've been featured on TV. I currently write for Inman News, so you can definitely read my articles on Inman. I have stuff on Realtor.com. I was named one of the best real estate agents here in Dallas. That was such a great award to receive, and I'm so proud of that. But I've had my fair share of publicity in my real estate business just from the things that I've done. And one of the big things that I like to do in my real estate business is educate others. I always believe that there's enough real estate out here for everyone, and so it's really important for me to continue to educate my real estate community. If you've watched my YouTube videos, you know that I share stuff on YouTube all the time telling you how you can build your real estate business and just some of the struggles that I go through, and just really providing my knowledge. So a couple of years ago I decided to release a program and it was called the Agent Authority Mastery course. And I did this because I wanted to teach people how to become essentially a celebrity in their industry in less than 3 months. So the program was really aimed at getting your name out there on a large scale, but really what it was for me, it was kind of a trial run to see, you know, would people be open to me sharing my knowledge in that kind of way, you know, and would people be really receptive to do the things that I teach in my program. So I can successfully say that I did learn a lot during that program. It was a trial run. You know, I didn't know everything then, especially with coaching and teaching, but that was a few years ago, and I have come a long way. And especially what I'm going to share with you today as we talk about how to quickly make money in your real estate business, even when you don't have a database to sell to, I want you to know that everything that I'm going to tell you, I've tried it. And I've not only tried these things, but I've tried other things. And I saw along the way what worked better, what was just a flat out waste of time and money. And so I can confidently say that everything that I'm going to teach you today and I'm going to show you in this video is proven, and it will work pretty much no matter where you are. Okay, so I've identified 3 secrets when it comes to this. So my secrets that I'm going to share with you is, number 1, the best alternatives to buying and selling that you can do with a real estate license. My secret number 2 is how to grow your database with the easiest type of clients with the cheapest acquisition costs. And I'm going to explain that a little bit more here in a second. And my secret number 3 is how to turn those database prospects into buyers that know, like, and trust you and are ready to do business with you. Okay, so those are my 3 important things that I'm going to uncover here on this presentation in just a second. So the first thing that I want you to know, and this is going to lead into secret number 1, is that there are more ways to make money in real estate than just buying and selling. Okay, as a real estate agent, that license opens you up to a whole realm of possibilities. And you know, we tend to keep our minds just focused on buying and selling, but I want to show you that there are way more ways that you can use that real estate license. And here's just a list of some things. So of course we know buyer's agent, listing agent, but then we get into like property manager and commercial agents, or a new home salesperson, an investor, a showing agent, or even if you just want to be an assistant. You can do all of those things with your real estate license. You can be a consultant. You can work for the government. The government has so many real estate opportunities available, but we tend to focus on those 2 in the top left corner, the buying and listing agent. And I'm sure you can relate, because I got my license because I wanted to help people buy and sell homes. You know, I wanted the big listings. We wanted to become a buyer's agent or a listing agent, and that's why we tend to get this license. Okay, but I want you to expand your mind a little bit, because as we get into making money and building a database, there are other opportunities that exist that can really make that happen a lot quicker than you're probably experiencing right now. Okay, but there's a problem. The big problem is we don't have the people, and that's what holds a lot of us back. I mean, if we had a line of people that were ready to do business with us, we wouldn't even have a problem. We get into business and we're told to go and cold call and door knock, send out direct mail pieces, attend training classes, go to networking events, and just simply market yourself. But what's missing from this? You know, there's something missing that's stopping a lot of us from reaching those levels and building that big database of people. And I'll tell you what's missing. It's the time and it's the money. You know, we spend so much money and we spend so much time trying to do those other things that we don't really get the results that we're looking for. So in order to quickly make money in real estate, we need to choose the best path to get us working with buyers and sellers, because we've already identified that that's the ultimate goal at the end. And so we need to really find the best path for that. But to do this, we need to build a database, and we can't have it take up too much time and too much money. Okay? and we need to make money while we're doing it. Wouldn't that be perfect? I'm sure that seems impossible though. If that seems impossible to you, just shake your head yes. I'm sure that I can feel it. Is it really possible to build your database, to attract clients all while making money? Because if you're like I was when I first started, I was in the real estate business and I was doing a lot of things, but I wasn't making any money. I didn't have any passive income. I was working full time in real estate. So if I was asking myself this question all those years ago, I would say no right now because it doesn't seem that possible. But here's the solution: exit out buyers and sellers for the time being and focus on leasing. You need to become a leasing agent, and this is something that your license allows you to do, and there is money in leasing. Starting as a rental agent is the best way for an agent to build a profitable and sustainable real estate business. Okay? The database problem gets taken care of with that because tenants or renters or whatever you want to call them are some of the easiest clients to get. A lot of agents just don't know how to get them, and they're everywhere and they're easy. I'm telling you, this will grow your database significantly. Okay, buyers and sellers can be really tough. We all know that. They don't really take anything lightly, and they always say that they want an agent with experience. And if you're a new agent or you haven't done a lot of transactions, that experience word is gonna haunt you, because when you go to listing appointments or when you meet with buyers, they always want to know how much real estate you've sold, what listings have you had, what's your biggest listing. All of those questions they want to know. They don't take anything lightly. So renters are the solution. Okay, renters are the easiest clients to get, to work through, to talk to from start to finish. They're just flat out easy. Okay, but renters have such a good timeline. Renters have such a good lifeline. A renter starts out as a renter, and where do they go? They go from renting to buying. And then once they buy, they sell. And when they sell that property, they buy another one. And eventually, they're going to sell that one. And so you getting them at that first space is going to set you up for life when it comes to having a good client for life. And isn't that what we all want? We want clients for life in this real estate business. But how? How are you going to do that? And simply, you have to go after them. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you, because I'm sure other brokers and other trainers have sat here and tried to tell you just go after them and just market to them. Renters are still a delicate clientele, okay? And I've seen over and over again agents who try to go after renters and they do it the wrong way. They don't know the right things to say, or they automatically just try to convert them to a buyer. Oh, you don't want to rent. Renting's cheaper than buying, all that kind of stuff. I'm sure you've seen the literature. I've used those lines before. We all have. And it just really determines the situation. But there's a right way and there's a wrong way of doing it. And luckily, I figured out the right way, which I'm going to share with you. The cost of acquisition for a renter is 1/4 the cost of a buyer or seller. And I mean, if you just think about all the things that you do with a buyer and seller, I mean, you're entertaining them, taking them out for meals, putting them in your car, driving around. You're marketing to them, sending them listing presentations, sending them postcards. I mean, it costs a lot to entertain a buyer or a seller. I'm not gonna lie to you, but a renter is like the total opposite. Like, there are expenses involved with working with the renter, as there are with any clients. But I will tell you, it's about 25% of the cost that it's going to take working with a buyer or seller. Now, what about the time though? Let's talk about the time, because that's a big issue. We already identified that our big issues are time and money. So working with the buyer or seller, I mean, you're sitting there. Let's just take a buyer for example. You're sitting there showing them properties, then you're writing contracts, sitting down explaining the contracts, then you're negotiating back and forth with the other agent. You're trying to get a deal done. Then you have inspections, and then another round of negotiations and more contracts. And I mean, there can be literally 20 plus steps when it comes to trying to work with the buyer or a seller that literally takes up a lot of time and takes up a lot of money. Now, would you believe me if I told you that you can complete a rental transaction in as little as 3 steps? So not taking all of that time to get a transaction done, but in as little as 3 steps, you can complete a whole rental transaction. And that blew my mind. Now, going back to our goal though, we know that we want renters to become buyers. Okay, so that's the third secret, really turning them into buyers. And I'm gonna tell you, you doing this, you have to be very careful. Okay, and I hope you like the illustration that I use here, but you have to be very careful when you're doing this. Renters, in order for them to use you as their buyer's agent, they need to know, like, and trust you. And that goes with any client, any buyer or any seller that you encounter. They need to know, like, and trust you. Okay, so here's the process of you really turning them into buyers. First, you need to get them in at the easiest point of entry. And there's many different points of entries out there, but I've identified the easiest ones that work in this business. Next, you need to follow up and stay in touch. Like with any client, you need to follow up, and stay in touch. If you think back to the lifeline of a renter that I showed you, this is your best asset in your database, because they start as renters, then they buy, then they sell, then they buy. Now, people can forget about you. If you don't follow up and you don't stay in touch with them, they're going to forget about you. But you need to do this the right way so that it's not coming off like you're just bothering them all the time, or you're just trying to get them to buy and sell all the time. There's a deep science to this to really make it work. And then you need to strike when you have a clear shot. You need to know that exact moment when they are ready, because that is going to be the opportune time for you to capture them on the next part of their life cycle or their lifeline. So you need to strike when you have a clear shot. So going back to our 3 secrets. So the best alternatives to buying and selling that you can do with the real estate license. We've identified that that's working with renters, or that's working with tenants, you becoming a leasing agent. And you can do this with your active real estate license. Secret number 2, how to grow your database with the easiest type of clients with the cheapest acquisition costs. So really identifying those clients and putting those steps into place that get them to give you their name, their email address, and use you as their leasing agent. And secret number 3, turning those database prospects into buyers that know, like, and trust you and are ready to do business with you. Like I said, there is a science to this. You don't want to rush them, and you need to strike when the fire's hot. You need to strike at that one moment that they're going to say, yes, I want to keep using you. I want you to become my agent for life. Okay? Tony Robbins says, if you want to achieve success, all you need to do is find a way to model those who have already succeeded. I love Tony Robbins. He was actually one of the first authors that I read a book from, because I didn't like reading back then, but I read one of his books and I've been a fan ever since. And I love this quote, and I can just imagine you sitting there watching this screen right now, wondering where I'm going with this, you know, wondering why I just sat here and put up a Tony Robbins quote. Okay, but I want to read this one more time, because he says, if you want to achieve success, all you need to do is find a way to model those who have already succeeded. So let me ask you a question. All right, do you kind of feel like this baby right now? You're watching this presentation, kind of wondering where I'm going with this. You're wondering how you can do these things in your business, and you're wondering if this is really right for you, you know. I have the model to follow, and I'm not talking about her, although she's a very beautiful model. I have the model to follow, and that's what I want to present to you right now. Is it okay if I show you the model that you can follow so that you can quickly and easily make money in real estate and build your database along the way? Awesome. Well, I want to introduce to you Rental Boss. Rental Boss is a program that I developed that I basically put all of this knowledge that I just shared with you times 10 on steroids into an easy to follow program. I took a lot of time. I put it all together. I, added some stuff, took out some stuff. I really crafted this to become something that's extremely beneficial for any agent who is looking to quickly make more money, and for any agent who is looking to grow their database and really create those clients for life, starting them from an early stage. And so here's what you get in my Rental Boss program. You get the best reasons agents should do leases. That's 3 modules. You get how to attract high ticket lease clients. That's 6 modules. Servicing clients to ensure that you get referrals. I break that up in 3 modules. Becoming a preferred agent with apartment communities. That's 2 modules right there. And then converting renters to buyers for even more commission. That's another 2 modules. Okay? When you finish the Rental Boss course, you'll be able to start a database and fill it up. You'll get the best clients at the lowest cost. You'll market more efficiently. And you can break into the luxury market early on if that's something that you choose to do. You'll establish yourself as a reliable agent. You'll get your name out there. And you'll set up a nice and clean referral base that will last your whole career. You'll get in good with the community, and you'll create actual referral partner relationships. And most importantly, you'll build a pipeline of buyers, and you will make money. Okay? Now, with this, you'll get rid of having to spend time trying to figure it out, because we always try to do that. We always try to figure it out, not knowing the exact plan to follow. You'll get rid of the anxiety of how you're going to pay your bills. I know I'm not the only one out there that has anxiety about paying bills when you're trying to build a real estate career. You'll get rid of worrying that you've been an agent for months and not had a closing. I've heard that from so many people. They've joined a brokerage and it's been 4, 6, 8 months and they still haven't had their first closing, and they still haven't gotten paid anything. You'll get rid of the fear of going months without making money. You'll get rid of nobody knowing your name, because people will know your name. And you'll get rid of not having a clear plan for the future, and so much more. Okay, so I'm going to tell you how you can become a part of Rental Boss, but here's what will happen if you don't make a decision today. Okay, and I'm just going to be 100% transparent with you. You remember when we talked about time and money? This is one of those moments where you are deciding if this is worth your time, and you're going to decide shortly if this is worth the money, because there is a cost to this. But I want you to change that perspective and really think about you not making this decision today. How much more time and money is it going to take for you to really want to make a change in your business? You know, how much longer are you going to go, and how much more money are you going to spend on things that people tell you that work, but they've never really experienced it for themselves, or things that people tell you to do and they're not really doing it? Okay, so let me break down my Rental Boss course just a little bit more. I already told you about the lessons in there, but I want to tell you about some of the extras that you're gonna get with this. Okay, you're gonna get my apartment community hack. This is one of my favorite things in the Rental Boss course, because I have unlocked something, and it's so crazy. I think to myself, like, why hasn't no one ever figured this out? But my apartment community hack teaches you how to get the hottest clients. I mean, not like lukewarm, not like, cold leads, but literally the hottest clients, the ones that will literally say yes after one phone call. It's going to show you how to identify those and how to get those. Okay, this apartment community hack is valued at $297. Next, you're going to get the full start to finish plan to successfully getting paid from a lease. That's a $1,200 value. Okay, so you're going to get my apartment community hack, the full start to finish plan to successfully getting paid from a lease, and then marketing templates templates that you can use in your business. I don't know what just happened there, but it definitely happens. And that's a $497 value. Okay, so right now we're valued at $1,994. Now these are all things that I actually use in my business. So you're gonna get my marketing pieces. You can copy them, you can change the words on them, you can do whatever you want to do. Sharing is caring. Okay, my start to finish plan to successfully getting paid from a lease. Now, this is like I told you at the beginning, where I was trying things that didn't work, and I would do other things, and those didn't work. So it took a while for me to actually come up with this plan. And like, I'm not gonna give you tidbits. You're not getting little bullet points. You're getting the full start to finish plan so that you get paid, because people are gonna try to trick you out there. Okay. Next, you're going to get the exact sales letter for high conversion. I value that at about $49. So this sales letter is the letters that you are going to use in your emails, that you are going to mail to people. These are the letters that are going to convert, okay? So again, you get my apartment community hack. You get the full start to finish plan to successfully getting paid from a lease. You get marketing templates to use in your business, and you get the exact sales letter for high conversion. All this valued at $2,043, okay? But there's more. You're gonna get the most trusted apartment database software demo, okay? Most people don't even know that this exists, but there is a software that you can search everything that I'm going to teach you, and it's such an intuitive software, and it gives so much information. And I'm just waiting for the day that they tie this in with our local MLS, because it's so beneficial to realtors. So I'm going to show you how to use that software in and out, so that when you begin working with tenants, you know exactly what to do. Okay, all of this up, adding that puts this at $2,140. Again, you get my apartment community hack, the full start to finish plan to successfully getting paid from a lease, my marketing templates that you can use in your business, my exact sales letter for high conversion, and the most trusted apartment software database demo. Okay, then you're gonna get access to my private Facebook group. Okay, there's some people who don't buy my programs that they get charged $649 just to be a part of my Facebook groups. Okay, and the reason is because it gives you a direct connection to me, but it also gives you such value in this group, because you are talking to other people who are experiencing the exact same things that you are doing, and we're all there to share together, to collaborate, to share best practices, to do a lot of stuff. My apartment community hack, the full start to finish plan to successfully getting paid from a lease, marketing templates to use in your business, the exact sales letter for high conversion, the most trusted apartment database software demo, and access to my private Facebook group. All of this valued at $2,789, okay? Now, I want to ask you right quick, if all this did was teach you a new skill that can help you make money in your real estate business, would it be worth it? I want you to think right now and answer this question. If all I did was help you add more people to your database with easier strategies, would that be worth it to you? And lastly, if I gave you a new sense of authority in the real estate community, would it be worth it to invest in this program? Just to recap, you're going to get my apartment community hack. That's a $297 value. You're going to get the full start to finish plan to successfully getting paid from a lease, valued at $1,200. You'll get the marketing templates to use in your business. My same marketing templates, $497 value. Like, I've spent money on these templates, and now I'm giving them to you. You'll get the exact sales letter for high conversion, valued at $49. The most trusted apartment database software demo, a $97 value. That's a program in itself. And you'll get access to my private Facebook group, valued at $649, for a total value of $2,789. Before you exit out right now, I am not going to charge you $2,789. That's just not my style. I am doing this to help you make money, not to completely deplete all your money that you have set aside for your education or your marketing or whatever it is. Okay, so the total cost of Rental Boss that you'll get to take advantage of is $97. So taking it from that $2,789 value down to $97, okay? Now, you're not the first person to join Rental Boss. I mean, people have been through Rental Boss, and they've said some great things about it, and they're still part of the Facebook group, and you'll get to meet them shortly. But I mean, let me just share some stuff with you. This person, Dominique, hello. I recently completed your Rental Boss program, which was amazing. Thank you for sharing so much information, and thank you, Dominique. Okay, here goes another testimonial. It gave me the ability to learn markets and trends by working with renters who move frequently. It helped me stay busy when I wasn't busy with buyers and sellers. Now I get paid even when I'm not working. This was by Charles. Greetings, Chasen. I'm super excited about apartment locating since I've started and quickly finish your Rental Boss course. Or they put Rent Boss, but I'm sure they meant Rental Boss course. So you know, you're not the first person, and there is a community of others who have started Rental Boss, who have completed Rental Boss, and who are making money. So just to recap, you're gonna get my apartment community hack, the full start to finish plan to successfully getting paid from a lease, marketing templates to use in your business, the exact sales letter for high conversion, the most trusted apartment database software demo, and access to my private Facebook group. All this valued at $2,789. You're going to get this for only $97, okay? But I want to sweeten the deal just a little bit, okay? If you have a sweet tooth like me, I know you're going to love this. So you remember that vacation I mentioned earlier, and I told you if you stayed watching, I would tell you exactly how you could take advantage of that. Okay, so just to recap, this is a free vacation for you and a guest to enjoy 3 nights in either Las Vegas or Orlando, and you can see that picture up top of me in Las Vegas. I love Vegas, and I actually recorded a YouTube video about me in Vegas. But Vegas is one of my favorite cities. It's a lot of fun out there, and I want to share those experiences with you. Okay, now here's how you could take advantage of it. If you click the link below and purchase Rental Boss, you will receive a voucher for a 3-night vacation for you and a guest. And it's just as simple as that. Now, here's how you're going to disqualify for this, though. If you exit this screen and you close out this window, you have lost your opportunity to get this. So when you click the link below and purchase Rental Boss right now, you get this free vacation voucher, okay? If you decide to purchase it 3 days from now or a week from now or even tomorrow, this is not valid for you anymore. Just to be fair, I tell everyone the same thing. This is a one-time offer. If you purchase Rental Boss right now by clicking the link below on this exact page, then you will get to have this free vacation. So for anyone who still has questions, feel free to email me at cmiles@chasenjmiles.com. This is my personal email address, and you will be answered back directly by me if you have any questions, okay? So go ahead and click the link below so that you can not only get Rental Boss for the $97, but also get that free vacation. And while you're deciding, or even if you still need some convincing, I'm going to answer a couple of questions that a lot of people ask. So a lot of people want to know, will this work in my market? Here's what I can say for that. As long as you have an active real estate license and that people use real estate agents in your market to rent properties, this will work for you, okay? And for the most part, I haven't found a place where this doesn't work yet. And I have students who have taken this course from all over the continental United States, and no one has said that they have not been able to perform the actions outlined in this course. So yes, it will work in your market. Is this course a subscription? No, this course is not a subscription. It's a one-time $97, and you will have lifetime access for it. So you can log in and log out whenever you want. You will never be charged again. What if I have more questions? Like I said, you can email me at cmiles@chasenjmiles.com, and I can answer any of your questions there. And it's just really self-explanatory, really. How long will the course take? Okay, this course is a self-paced course, so it just depends on how you learn. You can take as long as you want, or you can make it go as quick as you want. As you remember, one of the testimonials, she said she finished very quickly. So it's self-paced. You can do it after work. You can do it on your breaks. There's no time limits to any of the lessons, and so you can do it how you want to. How can I access the course? Great question. You can access it from any device, really. So your cell phone, your tablet, your laptop, your PC, whatever you have, you can access the course. The course consists of videos, and there's downloadable PDFs, and there's text, and so a variety of different mediums so that you can be sure to get in all the information. Okay, what goes on in the Facebook group? So the Facebook group is where it all goes down, really. So Rental Boss is the course, and then the Facebook group, I like to say it's the icing on top, because in the Facebook group we share a lot of best practices. We talk about things that people are experiencing. I share even more documents and share even more supplements than I did in the actual course, and I also host live trainings on everything that Rental Boss covers. So if there's something, if there's a question that you have or something else that you want to learn in addition to this, that's what the Facebook group is for. So we're a community. We encourage each other. We do a lot of things. And so joining in on Rental Boss and joining our Facebook group, you will definitely be welcomed with open arms, okay? Now, with any program, I believe so strongly in this, and I know that this stuff works, and, I'm not just trying to get people's money. I offer a 100% money back guarantee within 7 days. And so if you get this course and you don't learn something, or you feel like it's not valuable, or it's not going to help you, or you just don't want it anymore, I don't care. You can email cmiles@chastenjmiles.com and get your money back, okay, within those 7 days. And that just goes to let you know how strongly I feel about my course and the material that I share. Okay, so if you're ready to take action, go ahead and click the link below, and let's go ahead and get you started. And I'll talk to you soon.